Hello fragrance lovers, how are you doing today? I hope you are having an amazing day wherever you are. So back again, this time top 10 winter fragrances in my collection. What is my favorite list of 10 fragrances from my collection? This was not an easy list to make, and I assure you this was not an easy choice. Somewhere obviously very obvious they would be there, and for some it's oh my gosh, but so many to choose from. We narrowed it down to 10. Actually we've got some honorable mentions as well, so honorable mentions, and let's get into this video. Right, so first up for honorable mentions, before we get into the 10 fragrances, we've got this beauty. Now this is a fragrance I've spoken so much about. I doubt anyone who follows my channel is unfamiliar with this, because this makes so much of my list. It would be here, but I feel like Mula Mula, I wear Mula Mula throughout the year, hence doesn't make the list. Anyway, moving along, another honorable mention goes to Areej. Areej from the house of Calaj, and this is a fairly new addition to the collection. So getting to know this gorgeous aromatic oudi chypre, very nice, and this is I'm falling in love with this fragrance. And again, I feel like this fragrance I'll probably get away with wearing in the autumn, spring, I think even summer evenings. This could do, because of that kind of greenness that's there. It's gorgeous and there's so much goodness going on. I'm yet to do a full review of this beauty, so look out for that. Calaj's Areej full review coming soon. So this one definitely a fragrance to check out, highly recommend. Moving along with the honorable mentions, we get Fire from Tessa Williams. Yes, another gorgeous hoodie smoky. This fragrance, Incense, it's gorgeous. And this from the list is the one that won't set you back a lot. This is very affordable. If you haven't checked this out, Tessa Williams Elements fragrances, check them out. I've done full review of this one, so do check that out. So this is a gorgeous fragrance for winter, and you know what, like I said, this is lovely, absolutely lovely woody gorgeous fragrance. And to finish off, another honorable mention. Oh my gosh, this is a masterpiece from the master perfumer Césaire Zalokian. Oh my gosh, Anne is absolutely gorgeous, and again, this fragrance I would happily wear it throughout the year. This is very versatile, a gorgeous spicy vanilla. You've got vanilla, ginger. It's a gorgeous fragrance, and I've spoken so much about it. If you haven't, check out the videos and check out the review. I've done a full review of this beauty as well, so do check those out. Right, and now the top 10 winter fragrances that Mia likes. Yes, so welcome to Fab Trends by Mia. All things fabulous, we're there. So to open the show is this gorgeous fragrance, and this is a fragrance I've spoken quite a fair bit about now, and this is from Arabian Oud, and this is Resala. Resala is a gorgeous rosewood fragrance. You've got some chocolate, there's roses, there's vanilla, if there's oud as well. If you haven't checked this out, I highly recommend you to check it out. A gorgeous fragrance, comes beautifully packed. I speak so much about this fragrance, I won't go into too much details. I've done a full review as well, so you can check that out. I'm gonna link all these videos down below for you to check out. But this fragrance for winter, OMG, it's yummy, so much depth, performance, projection, it's got it all going on. If you think you don't like oud fragrances, honestly give it a go, because the oud in this one is very much clean oud, nothing skunky here, no barnyard oud, nothing like that, just gorgeous rose oud. It's got a bit of saffron as well, just lovely stuff. Resala from Arabian Oud. Right, moving on, we come to number 9. At number 9, this is a fragrance, and again, this, look at that. Yes, this is a fragrance. I've said this before. I've literally been wearing samples because I think I want to leave this bottle kind of intact, but that's been impossible because, as you can see, we've worn a bit out of it. But I want to leave this intact and get a regular bottle because this is a limited edition bottle, and this is none other than Django Jezebel. I think some of you are already very familiar with this one. If you are not, this is a fragrance inspired by Divine. If you don't know who Divine is, look him up. So Divine is the kind of the OG drag queen, and yes, his hairstyle really looked like that, kind of like that, and obviously the eyelashes, everything. They've absolutely nailed the presentation for this bottle. As for the fragrance, this is bubblegum, banana, civet, tuberose. This is a gorgeous fragrance with so much going on. I say gorgeous, be warned, because this fragrance you either love or loathe. Yes, this is one of those. It is artistically done, and if you know the inspiration behind this fragrance and you smell it, oh my gosh, you get it. It's like, oh my gosh, this makes so much perfect sense. This is dirty, filthy, sexy, you name it, it's going on. And like I said, yeah, for people who do not like civet, definitely sample before you buy. This is not a fragrance I would recommend for you to just go and blind buy. Ideally, I would say sample it before you buy. But for myself, Django Jezebel, OMG, and this fragrance lasts forever. And this again is by the master nose Miguel Matos. So this is Miguel's firstborn, I believe. Yes, Django Jezebel from the house of Sarah Baker. Yes, so Sarah Baker's Django Jezebel. Gorgeous. There's a lot going on, and this fragrance takes you on a journey, like literally takes you on a journey. It's a masterpiece. This is ultra niche artistic fragrance. So Django Jezebel from Sarah Baker. Right, moving on, we come at number 8. At number 8, another fragrance which I absolutely adore, and this is a fragrance that I've said this before. This is, yes, this is Maison Francis Cajan, and this is Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. OMG, this is gorgeous, sweet, lovely ambergris. This is just, it's so beautiful, it's so lovely, sweet, and definitely for winter in this weather, you walk out, oh my gosh, splash a bit, let it just ooze down, and it's gorgeous. And I've said this before. Now I feel like a broken record because I can't talk about it without mentioning the fact that in as much as I love this fragrance, my other half doesn't. So this is the one fragrance, at least one of the few fragrances in my collection that I love and he doesn't. But for that reason, this year I've kind of worn a bit less of it, but I've been taking chances every single time I go out. I'm wearing it, like I need to wear it because it's just so gorgeous. I enjoy it. I thought I'm gonna trick him. I wore it, this one, and I sprayed a bit of La Maison's RDR, so Rian de Rian, and oh my gosh, he was like, is that Baccarat Rouge? I did even try to mask it a bit, but I guess it was stronger than the other one, so it still did come off. But it's a gorgeous fragrance. And again, a lot of you watching are probably very familiar with Maison Francis Cajan's Baccarat Rouge. So another gorgeous fragrance. Number 7, yes. Love Toxin. This is Dangerous Liaisons. Look at the color of that juice. Look at that. Absolutely. The fragrance smells as intense and almost as dark as that color looks. This is a fragrance, it's so potent, it's so powerful. This projects, this everything about this fragrance is wow. It's like, oh my gosh, such projection, oh my gosh, such longevity, oh my god, like literally everything projects, performs. It's just a wow fragrance. It's a very, very strong fragrance, very daring, very, very bold. This is for experienced noses. If you are the kind of person that just loves sweet fragrances, you know, you like a bit of, I don't know, Candy Prada, this will not be for you. This fragrance is very bold, very daring, like richly it's for the confident person. And this is again made I believe as a unisex, but I feel like even the confident women can equally pull this one off. So in the notes, we've got notes of, there's some vanilla in this. You do get some vanilla, there's hay, there's some oak moss, you get opoponax, there's musk, leather, castoreum, you've got some cumin, there's rose, there's tuberose, which is kind of that Miguel's signature tuberose, because this is by the nose Miguel Matos again. So Calaj limited editions, and this is Love Toxin by Miguel Matos. You do get bergamot, there's coriander and some plum. There's even some coconut and strawberry, and I've done a full review of this, so do check that out again. And this fragrance, I find it quite addictive. Warning, spray it very sparingly, because a little goes a long way. Like I said, this is so potent. Look at that color, you guys. Gorgeous fragrance. So this is a winter staple, and I love how you only need a little of this and it's gonna last you all day. It'll last you a week if you don't wash. Yes, so Love Toxin from Calaj, another winter staple. At number 6 we come to Masque Milano, and this is Tango by the nose Cicel Zarokian. OMG, Masque Milano's Tango. This is a gorgeous fragrance, masterpiece, fairly new addition in the collection. And this is a Oriental Floral, just absolutely gorgeous stuff. And I'm yet to do a full review of this, but I've spoken about this before. And this fragrance, you do get at the top, it's got a lovely fresh, almost spicy opening. You get some bergamot, there's black pepper and cardamom, and that just gives it that lovely almost fresh spiciness to the fragrance. And then you get some jasmine sambac, so sambac jasmine, absolute. There's some rose oil as well. You get some cumin and you get patchouli as well. So gorgeous composition. In the base there's some vanilla, there's some tonka bean, just stuff which I really like. And you guys, you know me, if you look at the composition on paper, absolutely gonna love this. And honestly, when I smelled it, I was just like, wow, stunning, masterpiece, projection, longevity, it's got it all going on. So Tango's Masque Milano, if you haven't checked it out, do check it out. And yes, there's also some leather, benzoin and some masks in there. It's a gorgeous, warm, sensual, and this is a very much unisex fragrance, so men and women alike are gonna enjoy this. And it's a gorgeous amber fragrance, like OMG. Tango, I'm so in love with this fragrance. We are still getting acquainted, and oh my god, I feel like this is another fragrance I'm gonna be needing a backup bottle. And on second thought, I'm like, I should have got a bigger size, because this is a 50ml, 30ml I believe, 35ml, so I think I need a bigger size. But for now, we are gonna enjoy this Tango from Masque Milano. Look at the color of that juice. Utterly gorgeous stuff. Right, moving along, we come to number 5. At number 5 is this beauty. Yes, we have Fragrance du Bois Sahraa Oud. I left it there because I just didn't want to bring out too much boxes. Right, so Sahraa Oud. OMG. This fragrance is another one of those stunning fragrances that I enjoy, and this is another one. I really use this one very sparingly because it's not a big size, so yes. But Sahraa Oud is a gorgeous rosewood fragrance, and again you've got some saffron in there, there's some rose, there's some oud, and the oud in this is very much clean oud. If you are worried about, oh my gosh, oud fragrance, give it a try, because it's very much a clean oud, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, luxurious, stunning composition. Oh my gosh, when I smelled it, I'm like, when I want to feel like a princess or a queen, this is what I need. Spray a bit of Sahraa Oud to put you in the mood, and this is boss, this is a maid, this is so luxurious, it's so divine. I love it, can you tell? And in the notes with this one, you get at the top, there's some grapefruit, there's some rose absolute, geranium, jasmine, patchouli in the mid of the fragrance, and at the base you do get some black pepper, there's sandalwood, there's saffron, there's vanilla, there's amber. But to my nose, this fragrance is very much dominated by the rose, saffron and the oud. That's what is very prominent, especially even in the opening. The grapefruit is there, but I feel like the saffron really does come forth like richly from the beginning. It's there at the top of the fragrance, it's there, but it's gorgeous. The jasmine I don't pick up so much, but it's a lovely, lovely composition. If you haven't tried this, do try it. I highly recommend you try them. So Fragrance du Bois Sahraa Oud. Moving along, we come to number 4. And at number 4 is a fragrance from, and this is the only fragrance in my collection from this house at number 4. This is none other than Lira from Casamorati, and this is by XERJOFF'S. So XERJOFF'S Casamorati line, so Lira, oh my gosh, this is vanilla heaven. Imagine a lemon pie, warm, yummy caramel, vanilla. This is gorgeous. You've got some lemon in there. This is absolutely divine. Don't take my word for it. Check it out. And I've spoken so much about this fragrance. I've done a full review as well, and there's a reason why it's making a few of the lists, because this is gorgeous, luxurious, sophisticated. It's so yummy. Caramel, vanilla, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous stuff. Lovely citrus vanilla, this is what you get. It's gorgeous. You have to check it out if you haven't. But yes, this one, you get quite a lot of notes in this as well. This is gorgeous. If you love gourmand fragrances, you want to check this out. So in the notes we have notes of blood orange, there's some bergamot, there's also some cinnamon, there's licorice, there's jasmine, there's caramel, vanilla, there's some musks as well, but it's beautifully blended. And I've said this before, this is a lovely gourmand fragrance that does not get cloying in any way. It's very, very beautifully blended. It's just evenly balanced. It's absolutely gorgeous. So check it out. And if so far from what we've got on the list, what stood out for you? Do you love any of these fragrances? Do we have any winter fragrances in common? Let me know down in the comments below. What are your favorite winter fragrances? Let us know in the comments. So Casamorati's Lira from XERJOFF. Right, moving along, we come to number 3. At number 3, OMG. This is another gorgeous fragrance, and this fragrance is now sold out, so I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I have it. I have to use it sparingly, but this is a gorgeous fragrance which both me and my husband enjoy, and this is none other than Areej Dore's Oud Luwak. Yes, so Oud Luwak from Areej Dore. Oh my gosh, this, and it's Extrait de Parfum as well. So things that come in Extrait, we expect them ideally to be, wow, monstrous performance. You've got it, beast mode, absolute beast mode performance. This is gorgeous. And Malik, this is lovely coffee. And in the notes with this one, you do get some coffee luwak, There's Sinking Sumatra Oud Smoke Infusion. You get some Moroccan Oud oil. There's spikenard, there's carrot seed, hello. And there's nutmeg as well. And in the base you do get some oud from India, vetiver from Indonesia. So Indonesian vetiver absolute, there's cedarwood and Sumatran benzoin. So quite, and this is a fragrance they've taken a lot of trouble in going around the world to gather these ingredients, and oh my gosh, when this fragrance comes to life, comes together, the blending, this is gorgeous. It's got a bit of an malic tone to it, but it's lovely, intoxicating, gorgeous fragrance. Oud coffee, oh my gosh, it's a fragrance that is so wow. This fragrance is again not for faint of noses, because this fragrance will be appreciated by people that appreciate artistry in fragrances. It's very artistic, and this is by Russian Adam. And if you are familiar with his work, Russian Adam, he doesn't do if you like fragrances such as, I don't know, Britney Spears' Fantasy, you don't want to go anywhere near this, because this is acquired taste for people who appreciate fragrances. A fragrance that I appreciate and absolutely love. So it's a very spicy, and to be honest, I feel like this fragrance, every time you kind of wear it, it kind of has macerated and it smells a little bit it's evolved, like it's always evolving, changing. It's lovely, but yes, very incensey, spicy, very potent. It's very, very potent, very rich. Look at the color, absolutely smells how that color looks. Look at that. That's how this fragrance smells. Very, very potent. It's very rich. It's very dense and very addictive as well. And there's some natural civet as well. Yes, so in this one, and I think this is why this fragrance is ever changing, because you get natural ingredients, and over time as they macerate, they kind of improve, you know, get better, kind of from the first spray this fragrance and how it smells now, you can tell the difference, that it's kind of macerated a bit more. And this is why this one, and even War and Peace, we left these fragrances to macerate for a bit, because Russian Adam himself said that when they macerate they'll get even better. So I think we're getting the best of it. Yes. Right, moving on, we come to number 2. Now at number 2 is a fragrance I absolutely adore, and I'm yet to come across someone who will smell this fragrance and not like it, because everybody that's smelled this fragrance, that's tried this fragrance, is fallen in love. This was love at first sniff. It's been a love ever since, and now I feel like I need a backup bottle, because my bottle is there. So the new year, we're starting to make a new wish list in the new year, so fingers crossed we're gonna get another bottle, because this fragrance is utter gorgeous. I'm not just saying it. And this is a fragrance I would even encourage, like, yes, go out and buy. You can blind buy this, because chances are you're gonna fall in love anyway. What are we talking about? Did you guess? Did you guess? And no, it's not Mula Mula, and obviously it's not Anne. What do we have? Yes, The Chronic. The Chronic from Byron Fragrances. Yes, The Chronic by Byron Fragrances. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's all I've got left. Ah! Sorry. Sorry. Byron, The Chronic is nearly finished. Oh my gosh, how many sprays? Oh no! Oh no! We need a new bottle. This fragrance is so addictive. It's gorgeous. Caramel. Oh my gosh. The Chronic, you guys, if you haven't smelled this, I highly recommend you put your nose on it, because you will tell me afterwards. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous masterpiece from Byron Fragrances. And how does the Chronic smell? Well, 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 well. The Chronic, oh my gosh, this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. So in the composition you do get, there's some caramel here, caramel goodness, there's some pepper, there's cinnamon, there's some amber as well, there's some leather, patchouli, sandalwood and white musks. And how this fragrance comes to life, it's absolutely stunning. It's very unique smelling as well. This is so, so good. I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying, this is so good. Check it out if you haven't. And absolute masterpiece. It performs, it projects, and sillage as well. Wow. And this will last you a full working day easily, no problems. Like, I have no issue with this fragrance whatsoever. All I can think about are the great things that this fragrance adds to my life. Smelling good, making lovely memories. So the Chronic from Byron Fragrances at number 2. Right, we come to the end of the list. What have we got at number 1? This fragrance made it to number 1 because there is no fragrance in my collection that can compare to this bomb. This is a bomb, and I've said this before. Smelling this fragrance, the first time I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like sweet fruit infusions that I want to drink. Yes, what am I talking about? I'm talking about Fado Jasmin. Fado Jasmin, and this is by Miguel Matos. Oh my gosh. And this is a limited edition bottle. Very few of these, I think they are now sold out. So another one that is so ultra special, because we will never find this again. So there's very few in the world left as well, these bottles. So Fado Jasmin, oh my gosh. And this is a tribute to the nation of Portugal by Miguel Matos, where I say a tribute to his heritage. Fado Jasmin opens up with such lovely sweet bouquet of fruits. Like, oh my gosh, it's so sweet, fruits infused. It's like, oh my gosh, I could drink this. That's how intense. You know, like, imagine where you've got juicy fruits and you press them all and they're just in that state, raw state, with all that juiciness, sweetness coming in intense before you mix anything with it. That's how it smells. Like, wow. So fruity, so sweet. At the top of this fragrance, in the notes, you do get, obviously there's some bananas at the top. You do get some lemon leaf oil, there's passion fruit, and there's plum as well. And then in the mid you get a floral heart with some sambac jasmine, there's indo, there's rose, there's tuberose, and as well there's peach. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous composition. And in the base you get civet, agarwood, amber, ambergris, moss, musk, and coumarin with the coconut. So the base, richly, when the sweetness, I must say, does wear out about after 20 minutes. It kind of tones down. It's toned down by those florals in the heart, and as well even from the base, then it's kind of quite a dark base, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is a fragrance, it takes you on a journey. Takes you on a journey, like OMG. Like, from the moment you smell it to the draw down, it's like completely different fragrance, because all that sweetness goes away. Civet kicks in, you've got moss kicking in, you've got the vetiver. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love this. Can you tell? Can you tell? Oh, Fado Jasmin. And this is a fragrance sometimes I don't even have to spray, because it's not a spray, by the way. This is a dab, so the cap does come off like so. I've shown this bottle quite a few times in case you missed that. Look at that. Art Deco. How gorgeous. Yes. So, richly, I come in here. Nice. This is gorgeous. It's so intoxicating. I don't know if you've watched the movie The Perfume Murderer. Have you watched the movie The Perfume Murderer? Smelling this reminds me of the perfume that he created when he wanted to create the fragrance, the essence of the woman, and which the whole town or whatever village, they were just intoxicated, like literally drunk in perfumery. They got drunk by the perfume. That's Fado, Jasmin. Like literally everyone, I think everyone who smells it will just be falling around. And it's so addictive. You know, you smell it, you don't want to stop, you want to carry on just smelling it. This is why I always come here and smell it. You know what I've done? I have a scarf here which I always just use to clean the bottle, and every time I come just to you know, wipe the bottle and just smell it. Smell it, it's gorgeous. Fado Jasmin by Miguel Matos, OMG. I urge you to try it, because even though this bottle is a limited edition, Miguel is now gone and he's got a regular bottle, not the special bottle, but the regular bottle from the line. So you could still buy this fragrance in a different bottle. Check it out. As always, don't take my word for it. Always sample for yourself, because what I might like, you might not like, because fragrances are very subjective, how it's going to work on your skin depending on, I don't know, stress levels, happiness levels, water levels in your body, pH balance, etc, etc. So always sample for yourself. If you watch to the end, I truly appreciate your support. Thank you so much for being here. If you are watching, you're not subscribed, please hit that bell. Yes, do subscribe, and as well, please put on the notification bell so that every time I post a video, you know about it, because YouTube has now stopped sending notifications to every subscriber. So if you are not, you do not have that bell on, you'll be missing out. You do want to find out about fragrances, new fragrances and beast mode things and niche and indie brands, and there is so much going on at Fab Trends. I cannot wait for you guys to see what's coming up in the new year. So stay tuned to Fab Trends by Mia. Happy holidays, best wishes for the new year. I shall see you soon. Bye.